Hey, what's going on everybody, here is your boy Blazing Ape. Remember, in the last video we succeeded to be in our promotion series. In today's video I'm going to show you the first game of my promotion series. Like I told in the last video, I want to show a little bit more of lane phases. This is why I'm going to focus in one single game in today's video. Okay. For the first game we're playing Fiora against Aurelia, and here are the runes I took. We have Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity and Coup de Grâce. Tenacity because with Fiora you need it. Fiora is so squishy that if you get stunned it's the end of your day, so Tenacity is really important. And Coup de Grâce because I think that against Aurelia, if you play your matchup well, it's not you that is going to have low HP, it's more her, so yeah, it's better. Okay, here we go. Fiora is pretty much a counter of Aurelia. If you play it well, she can't stun you. In return, when she'll use her E, you will stun her, just like I did. And after this, your matchup is pretty much win. After killing her, I decided to stay on the lane. It was a little bit greedy, but I was confident about the matchup. I just wanted her to trade me again. It was perfect because this is what she did, and I just had to do the same thing that before. She's going to use her E, I'm going to use my parade. I didn't stun her, but it's okay if it wasn't perfect because at the end she's still dead. After killing her, I wanted to push the wave so that she lost a lot of grips. I should have reset earlier, then we would have came back on the lane together. It would have also avoided me this situation. Fortunately, I succeeded to survive, and I didn't even use my flash. Thanks to what happened before, I could afford myself a Tiamat and also boots, so at this moment I was pretty huge. But it seemed that it wasn't a good reason enough for Aurelia to respect me. And in a certain way, we can give her credit because she was almost right. I definitely underestimated her. Without the bush, I will be dead. Anyway, after killing her, I wanted to clear the wave so that she lost minion under turret. It's always the same. And this time I had my Tiamat, so it made the thing faster. To unlock the situation when you have the advantage on the lane, but you're still not able to dive the opponent, Herald is the perfect objective you want to get. The Herald is a really nice objective because you can do it alone. As a top laner, if you are really ahead, it's a nice objective to do alone to put pressure on the map. What I wanted to do was to use it to take the first top turret. And if it wasn't the case, it was still good because I would have a lot of gold from plates. By the way, it's really serious. Remember that when you are solo on your lane, you have 5 plating to take. Each one are going to give you 180 gold. So if we do the math, it's going to give you 900 gold if you take all the plating. 900 gold, it's almost the biggest shutdown you can have on this game when you kill someone who's really fed. If you are the first to take a turret on the map, you will have a bonus of 400 gold. So as a total, it's going to make 1300 gold. It's something, and I'm pretty sure of something. If you have a good wave management in low elo, you are going to be the first to take a turret on the map, for sure. And again, when you are solo on your lane, so as a top laner or a mid laner, of course you can roam, but you have to remember that if you have the advantage on the lane, well, the first turret with all the plates, of course, is going to give you a lot of gold. This time I wasn't the first to take a turret, but I still got 460 gold. It's huge. With that, Aurelia is supposed to come back. Well, good news, League of Legends is a team game, so if your teammates help you, it's never over. I mean, it depends, but sometimes you can have some magic. And look, after what happened, what could I have done to unlock the situation? It's the same again, taking the second Herald is the perfect solution. And again, I could have done it alone, but I was kind of fortunate, because my jungler helped me both times to do it, which made the thing faster. So yeah, we did that quickly, and after I just went back on the lane and used it. After summoning the Herald, the thing I did is that I went back to clear the lane. But at this moment, Rengar wanted me to help him to dive Aurelia, so we had a window to do it. But it's still okay, at the end the main goal was to take the turret. T1 and T2 were down, the Drake was alive, it was a good moment to roam. And while I was doing this, I just saw the sneaky wizard, and you know, I had only one thing to do: smash his face. I mean, when you see him, isn't that the only thing you want to do? Me is the case, and it was perfect because I survived. My objective after taking the second turret on the top lane was to do the same on the mid lane, because the more you're going to remove turret turret on the map, the less opponents are going to have vision. And if by doing this you can take a kill, well, it's great, just like we did. Oh yeah, by the way, mid laner in low elo. Annie is so broken. If I were you, I will definitely abuse of playing her. Anyway, after taking the second mid lane turret, we could still put pressure on the mid lane, because nobody was defending it, and with Annie burst, I knew that we could take more. If someone tried to defend alone, he definitely wouldn't remain alive. So yeah, we took the mid lane inhibitor just like this. After taking the mid lane inhibitor, I thought that it was a great situation to take the Nash. So I started it alone and I knew that my teammates will come. It was great because while doing that, Ezreal and Zyra were still putting pressure on the map. It made that the enemy team couldn't even contest the Nash. And at this moment, you can watch it on the map right now, it seems that for Wukong it was a great idea to travel in our jungle at this moment of the game. So with Honey being part of the Troller Brigade, we had to punish that. With the Nash buff and the fact that Ezreal and Zyra took the top, the only thing we had to do was to end this game. And with the fact that we were so ahead of them, it was so easy to do it. So yeah, right now you might thought that it was easy to win because I had a great team and I was fortunate about it. And you know what? You're definitely right. I agree with you with one point. Usually in promotion series, it's complicated to have a good team. But there is a big but right now. And I'm not talking about butt chicks. Thank you, Michael. But after playing a lot, I've started to create my own theory about matchmaking, which is that Riot put players who respect the game together and put players who troll together. So that players who respect the game are going to climb and players who troll are going to stick together and demote. You never felt that after doing a bad game, it happens to everybody, in which you died a lot. Well, the next game you're going to play, you're going to end up with flamers, trollers, inters, whatever you want, players that ruin the game. I think that it's because of the matchmaking algorithm. The algorithm saw that you did a bad game, like a really bad game. You died a lot again. What the algorithm is going to do, he is going to put you with same players that you, so with bad players. For the simple fact that the algorithm don't want to put you with good teammates and make you ruin their game. So if you want to climb, it's really important to understand this. Every single game, you want to give your best. Die the less possible. Of course, you don't have to be a KDA player, but you want to avoid stupid deaths. And if you do a really bad game, you absolutely want to avoid the snowball effect. What I mean by the snowball effect is, imagine you did a really bad game and the next game you are with bad players. And because you are with bad players, you expect from them to do good things, but they don't. So you take risks and again you die. And you die a lot and you continue to die. And then it's another bad game. And it just make right the profile that the algorithm created about you. You are a not good enough player and you are not to your place. And what is going to happen? They are going to put you again with bad players and it's going to be worse and worse and worse. This is why usually when you do a really bad game, you can end up with a really long loss series. Believe me, the loss series isn't the worst. The worst is that you're going to impact your MMR, and believe me again, if your MMR is impacted, it's really complicated to climb again. Why? Because you're going to win 14 LP or 15, and when you're going to lose, you're going to lose 21 or 22 LP, and it's going to impact your state of mind. If you don't have a strong mental in this situation, what is going to happen? You're going to feel really bad and hate the game. Some are going to stop playing, some are going to continue, and they might be really tilted. You're going to be so angry and being so tilted to lose more than you win in your future games that you're going to play with a tilted state of mind, and then the snowball effect. You're going to start to flame your teammates and you're going to be focused on tapping on the keyboard and not on playing, and also reading your teammates' messages that are in the same situation that you, also tilted. So you're not going to play, you're going to talk, and when you don't play, you lose. So you're going to lose again until you understand that maybe you are the problem. And I think that if Riot was a little bit more transparent about the algorithm, maybe players wouldn't have this behavior on the Rift. Of course, they will still be integers, but maybe they would have less bad behavior. But hey, you know what? Take this like a good point that they are not transparent about it. Because if you understand the matchmaking algorithm, you have an advantage on the other players and you're going to avoid mistakes and climb faster. Okay, if you're still there, thank you for listening me and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a new viewer, think to subscribe and yeah, see you in the next video. Peace. Bonus time, bonus time, bonus time, bonus time, bonus time, bonus time.